we're so thrilled to get the newcomers in the gym. You know, the returners have worked really hard, and they've been talking to and working with our newcomers all spring to make them feel part of the team. And so now it's really a team, you know. And so to get the newcomers in the gym and have this sort of our first recruiting class, our first real recruiting class at Texas Tech and ready to go. It's kind of exciting to see that happen today.
You have 2 seniors returning, which means you're going to have a ton of younger players playing. How much are you expecting these newcomers to rotate in?
A lot. We feel like the impact. We have a transfer that'll be a redshirt freshman in Tori Joe. We have the freshman setter who's coming from Canada. So one of those two are going to play a big role with Nicole Rodgel at that position, and our outside hitting position. We graduate Amanda Dowdy, who's the leading kills on our team last year, and just a really important cog in the wheel for us. And so one of the freshmen or newcomers is going to have to step up, and somebody's going to have to play that other outside hitting position. So that's huge.
Can you talk about some of the strengths of this team this season that you're looking forward to?
Well, I think one thing, last year we were top 15 in the country in blocks per game, which if at the beginning of the season, if you had asked me a year ago today, we would be one of the top 15 blocking teams in the country, I would have said, you're crazy. And so it's really interesting that that's something that we focus on and we work at and we're very diligent about. And I think this team, that's our defensive side of the ball, our knowledge of our systems on how we block and what we do behind the block. And so I think we'll be a good blocking team. I think we're going to be a better defensive team because we worked very diligently this last spring, on quality of dig and transition attacking. So I feel like that's a trait that's going to be, a thread from last year to this year.
Last year, what do you think was one of the weaknesses when you got to Big 12 play?
Well, we were not very solid in the middle. Our middle blocking position, really offensively, it wasn't the blocker, but in transition attacking and offensively, we were not great. Our numbers showed that and bore that out, and so we spent the spring in quality of dig and a lot of transition middle work. And so our returning middle blockers are going to be a real large impact. Aubrey Piper, who's an Amarillo athlete, our freshman Micaiah Mills, she's a California kid who now has grown up a lot this spring and this fall. She'll be a big impact, and we have 2 freshmen coming in that are going to really push at that position. One from Illinois and one from Houston. And so I think the middle blocking, middle attacking position will be so much better offensively than we were last year.
Can you talk a little bit more about your schedule and some teams that you're looking forward to maybe challenging?
Yeah, we go to Boston and we have a really good schedule. Boston College is a quality ACC team, and that sets up well. Then we come here and we get some people that we need to take care of in our home tournament. We owe San Jose one from last year, and so I think that's kind of a nice little mark on the schedule. And then we have some single matches that we like. And then our Rice tournament's going to be very difficult. Cal State Northridge was picked 3rd in their conference, so they were an up-and-coming team last year and have a lot of respect. It's Hawaii, Long Beach, Cal State Northridge. And so Northridge and Rice are both very good teams down at the Rice tournament. And then obviously you get into the Big 12. And so I think the schedule sets up, we've upgraded the schedule, so our preseason is going to show us a little bit more about what we need to work on and where we're at.